Rooster, go along.
Oh, you were a linebacker, Dad.
One day we did it all. Played both ways.
Yeah, that means something different nowadays, Dad.
Like a horse you can just jump on and a horse that is hard to break, there are really two different rides going on with the ranch. One that's nothing new, and one that's surprisingly more acute about family relationships and failure than you would expect from the pedigree of this Netflix offering. And though you might have to clean out the barn a bit to get to the latter, that's something worth making the effort for. Debuting on the streaming service on April 1st with a full 10 episodes, the multicam sitcom from Two and a Half Men showrunner Don Rio and producer Jim Patterson is, well in the Two and a Half Men tradition of a comedy, with Girl Scout uniforms and cheerleader jokes, and coming out of the closet and playing both-way one-liners, and the obvious That 70s Show vibe of reuniting Ashton Kutcher and Danny Masterson, this time as battling brothers, not just teenage buddies.
You're my little brother, amigo.
You know, I'm proud of you, too.
Yeah, for what?
Yeah, I really didn't think there was going to be a follow-up question there.
Back home 15 years after cutting his family and hometown loose, Kushner stars as Colt Bennett, a perpetual ball cap-wearing 34-year-old semi-pro football player now out to pasture and back in Colorado to work the family ranch with his older brother Rooster, played by Masterson. The somewhat solid setup can be occasionally funny, but it has a range of often way unexplored possibilities. And then there's Elisha Cuthbert as a long-over-it jilted high school love, and Kelly Goes as the 23-year-old waitress who is Colt's new love. There's also Sam Elliott and Debra Winger as the brothers, well, sort of estranged parents, Bo and Maggie. And that show, well, it's kind of exactly what you'd expect. And either you go for that type of broad Big Four primetime yucks, or you don't. But in today's often hybrid TV, comedy rarely just goes for laughs, which, to be honest, the ranch doesn't have a lot of anyways. But what it does have a lot of is heart, especially from the natural timing and great dramatic chops of Elliott and Winger, as a lost couple who really just can't seem to quit each other or bridge the gap between them, for all the best and worst reasons, and I might add with a killer Bridges of Madison County reference. As the local bar owner, the multiple Oscar nominee, and the Big Lebowski actor, who by the way also shows up on Netflix Grace and Frankie's second season, are given roles that are usually secondary in shows such as this. Here, they're given a lot of first-rate material by Rio and Patterson. And when the cameras are on Elliott and Winger, the ranch is a ride that you just don't want to end. I'm Dominic Patton for Deadline Hollywood.